Hey everyone, it's Jacqueline, Heirloom Vintage and Collectibles. I am just out thrifting, but it's more like, I am on a no spend, no buy, but I have bought a couple of things. I went to Goodwill yesterday. I didn't film it, I took a couple of photos. I only bought a couple of things and I spent about $4. And they are things that I might keep for myself. But I was in the area in a different Goodwill. It's a larger Goodwill. And I thought I'd stop by and check it out. They're very organized in the store, I have to say. Which, all of the other clutter, it really gets to me. So I thought I'd just take a look at a couple of things that are interesting. Here's a Homer Simpson clock. I kind of like it, but it's I'm not buying anything like this, but it's cute. And I saw another clock I liked. Oh, that colorful one. I thought that was pretty, but it's broken. I see something falling off of it. And then here is a different clock. I really like that one. At some point I will be in the market for a clock for the building that you've seen in the past where my office is, because we do not have a clock there. Now, I was looking for paint, so I picked up this little paint here to paint some stuff, and I might film that. And then this switch plate. It caught my eye. Why? Because it's colorful. I thought it was sort of boho inspired. So I thought I'd get that. Even though I'm on a no spin. This switch plate I will, sell or whatever. And then I'm going to be using the paint. So let's see. This clock was interesting. Nothing I would buy. I just thought they were pretty. I did go down the picture aisle. I didn't look hard or long. But I wanted to see this big painting here is in Camp Randall, and I didn't really see anything, so I'm going to check a few more aisles. I went through here, this aisle here, there wasn't much happening, so I'm going to check a couple more aisles. Oh, you know what, I overlooked this. So I picked up one of these unpainted, untreated at another haul, and I like to pick these up when I see them. This is a better quality one. Now I think these are wine holders is what I'm told. Oh, I think this has a boo-boo on it, but it's half price because pink is the tab, and I do like the heftiness of it, but I see it's broken. But I do have one at home that I'm going to be selling. So let me see if there's anything else happening around here. All right, I'm in the candle and knick-knack aisle, and I wanted to take a closer look at a couple of things that I'm passing by here. And those of you who are new to the channel and joining me today, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by. Please subscribe. And then those who are my regular viewers, I appreciate you and thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, and share. So I do try to look and see what kind of candles they have available and what kind of activities they have in the candles section. I kind of like this. I have a ball that's in this style, and I might lot them together. So I'm gonna put them with my stuff. Hopefully nobody will come over and touch my things. I have the paint and the switch plate, and I'll keep looking. Pink is the color, 50% off. And for those of you again who are just joining me, this is Jacqueline, Heirloom Vintage and Collectibles. I do vintage. I have an eBay store, Heirloom Vintage and Collectibles. I'm on Facebook, and I will be doing a whatnot sale real soon in the month of March, which is my birthday month, by the way. Okay, Pisces rule. And I'm going to be like launching my whatnot. Right now, mentally in my mind, I'm saying that I will be doing a whatnot maybe a couple times a month until I get used to it and see how it works out. But I will be putting a little bit more energy into my eBay store this year. I really want to move some inventory. I really have been doing a lot of more Facebook Marketplace things, but I have to move the inventory, and I have some cool stuff. I've been waiting also for a pop-up shop that I was promised I could be a part of, and they are just moving at a snail's pace at this time. So let me find some more things and I'll pop back in. So of course I'm always attracted to these. I know the resale value is not that great, and there's another companion, not the same as this one, on an end cap around the corner that I looked at earlier, but I didn't get them. I think I have one at home sitting in inventory. Now these are really cool, you guys. These are bookends, heavy. It's not onyx, but it is a carved stone. This one's ears missing, so that's a bummer. What else do we have? I see this. I'm pretty sure it's Avon. I can't see it, but yeah, Avon. And they usually price their Avon stuff at that price. Sometimes it's more. I am almost sure this is Avon as well. Look at those guys. I like those, but they're like $4. So that won't work for me. What else do we have in this knick-knack aisle? I see they have plenty of sort of perfume type items. Here's a perfumey one. And they're all priced at $3.99, which is really expensive. This is an interesting piece, you guys. Oh, it has some damage. Too bad. I mean, it seems more like a folk arty thing. Some religious sort of items. And this is cute. It's a little purse. This duck here. Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. I see it. I wanted to just put my eye on these things for the short term. There's a little Noah's Ark situation. So, what have everybody been up to with this freaky weather we got going on? I'm in Wisconsin. We had a snowstorm. A couple weeks ago, we were in our skivvies, and now we're back freezing cold, but the sun is out today. I like this. They don't have a price on it. I wouldn't be picking that up because, you know, like I said, inventory stuff, but they have some unique little items here. And I said I'd come back up and look at this monstrosity here. Okay, it has a plug to it, so it lights up. And what is it? Some kind of lamp? It's really neat, you all, and it's very heavy, so I've been kind of avoiding picking it up. See if I can muster up the string. You see that? The way it's made. Really neat, cool item. It's $10. And I'm gonna lay her down. There we go. That was a tough little item to put back there. It's like they set it up for you to break something. Even though, I have to say again, the store is very well organized. I kind of like it. I haven't been here in quite some time. It's been months since I've been to this particular Goodwill. So they have these little pots here. I don't know what they're for. Half of the things that we find, that we buy, it's like, why was this produced? What is it exactly? For instance, I know this is something, but what? What is that thing? Then they have this toilet. Why? What is it for? I tell you guys, we really have to think about our spending habits. I don't mind reselling things since they've already been produced, but we can reduce some of the production, China, that we accommodate because it ends up here. And pretty soon, the more junky stuff is going to end up here, which it already has actually. When I first started like really looking into thrifting and vintage shopping, even though I've done it for a while, I used to do more bigger furniture pieces, and sometimes I change them around, restore them. But what is this? Like, when and how will we ever get rid of these things? It's like, why? Why are they produced? Who sanctions the production of some of these items? Yes, I know we like to look at things, but the quality is so cheap, right? So I'm going to get back off my soapbox. I always talk about this when I come and see all of these things. It's like, okay, the only place they're going to end up eventually is the landfill. All right, guys, I put my things down to rest just to take a look in the clear section. I don't traditionally look in the clear section for things just because, it's the clear section. But I think I'm gonna pick this up. It's half price and it's very heavy, and I'll be keeping that for myself. But I'm looking in this clear section because I actually want to see and take my time just in case there's a fairy lamp afoot. That is my goal. The other thing that I'm doing, and I haven't seen many really decorative cups and saucers. The next aisle might have something, but this is a neat piece here. It's really neat. Whoops. They should have a thing there. This I have to take the tape off. I don't trust it. I believe there's some chips or something in there. And then back here is another nice pedestal. I won't be picking any of those things up, but I thought they were cool, worth mentioning. And I don't know if this is the same one that floats around. I might even have one of these at home. Let's see. I should be talking about some of these items, what they are. But I'm not a glass section person, but I am kind of skimming it to see if there's anything remotely related to fairy lamp or anything else. Like, you never know. You could find frosted Lalique, which I doubt because I heard they take everything that looks like it's value and put it on their website. Let's see, this is cute. In another life, less inventory, I would get something like that. I started talking about the cups and saucers. So what I'm thinking of, and I think I have maybe 4 or 5 nice vintage, very nice cups and saucers currently, that I'm going to be doing something called What's the Tea. Now, this is all in my head, people, and it will happen in my town, in my office building. And I'm going to be selling this teacups or the saucers or whatever you want to call it as a fundraiser for the nonprofit that I started. So that's my goal. I'll tell you guys more about that. I wanted to highlight these a little bit. I just saw, I think, the Thrifting Twins pick up 4 of these, or either, not the Thrifting Twins, the other guy, Will. Vintage Treasures. I think he had these in his inventory. Now, I have some like this, but mine are actually the silver realm. This seems more like aluminum, and this is something I think I saw Will's Vintage Treasure have and sell, and I have some that are, if they're not Dorothy Thorpe because the name isn't on it, it is silver plated. So I have one more aisle to check, and I will see what we can find. All right, I do see a flower frog here. I'm going to hold on to it. I left my stash on the other aisle. Hopefully nobody will bother it. Here's an interesting plate. But this flower frog, I might consider that. The store is, they have a modest amount of people here. But a lot of people that shop, they're doing the clothing thing. I don't run into a lot of resellers, to be honest with you. I'm in the Milwaukee area, so who knows. Now this would be half price, a spoon rest. I have to think about that as well. And I am really looking for things that are very specific. So when I pick something up, 9 times out of 10 it'll be for my use. So let's see if we see anything. I did say I had one more aisle, but there's actually one more aisle. And then the staff is going around organizing things, and they might touch my stuff. This is an interesting piece. Tidbit tray situation. I'm trying to see. Made in Japan. If it's handmade, like made by someone, that's cute. If it was a couple bucks. Oh, here's a tray. I need to look at this tray. I love trays. Love trays. Now this would be $2.50. It's a nice tray, but I see some damage. And you know, there was another tray I didn't feel like bothering with. These are trays we had when I was in school. Little plastic trays. These could come in handy for something. I'll think about that. I'm gonna go back and collect my things. Hopefully, again, nobody touched them. If they did, it wasn't meant to be, you guys. If they touched them, they wasn't meant for me to have. Alright, sorry for the long video. Here's the end cap. I looked at them earlier. They're beautifully done, but, you know, they're beautifully done. And I'll do a quick scan of this aisle. As you can see, the types of things they have here. Like not electronics, but like cooking utensils and situations like that. Nothing that really piques my interest because I really want to find. I'm definitely have to expand to like auctions and antique malls. Now the antique mall that I like to shop at, it has, their stuff is a little pricey. Well, I guess antique malls are that way anyway. They're a little pricey. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna untether you right now. This is Jacqueline, Heirloom Vintage and Collectibles. Please subscribe. And I will see you guys on the other side.